Before you do any driving this holiday season, I'm going to show you a quick checklist of things that you need to do in order to make a safe travel and get to your destination safely. And I'm going to show you the things that I check on my cars to make sure that everything goes smooth and I don't have any trouble along the way, whether you're doing 400 miles, 800 miles, whatever distance, even a short trip to the grocery store or whatever. You're going to have to check all of these things on your car to make sure that you don't have any problems in the way. So right here I have everything that I like to have and things to do. I'm going to go over everything and why I believe that it is important to have these things. Some things are a must and some things you can maybe get away with, but I'm going to go over everything and make sure that you have that checklist ready before your next trip. One of the most important things and something that I think is crucial that you need to do before making long distance drives, and that is to check your battery. If you have an older battery or if your battery is low on charge, if you're doing a long distance drive in cold weather, they are prone to failure. So you need to have one of these things right here. This is a jump starter pack for your car. So if you're out in the middle of nowhere, your car dies, connect this and jumpstart your car by yourself. It's very simple. It has two of these prongs. Red goes to the red on your battery, black goes to the black terminal on the battery, and all you have to do is turn the device on, or sometimes they turn on by themselves and you start your car that way. Now, something really important to consider is that if you have a smaller car, one of these is usually just fine for that. But if you're driving a big truck or a diesel truck, you're going to need one of these bigger jump starters. One of these may or may not get you out of that difficult situation, so it's important to consider what you want to have and for what vehicle you are using it on. Now, moving on, another thing I want to talk about is the car tires. You always want to make sure that when you're going on long distances, your tires are in healthy condition. You don't want any cracking, any wires poking through. Your tire pressure needs to always be at the proper levels. Having a flat tire in a snow situation is probably one of the worst things that can happen. Your hands are going to be cold, you're going to be freezing, and it's just going to be a very difficult time. So always check your tires, make sure that they're inflated, make sure that they're in healthy condition. You don't want to make a long trip on bad tires. Moving on, the next thing that you must do, this is a definitely must do before doing any sort of long distance driving, and that would be to change the engine oil on your car. Changing the engine oil is one of those things that you must do before any long distance driving, because you're ensuring that your engine has the proper lubrication and also the proper cooling. With thicker, older used oil, the engine doesn't lubricate as much, all of the internal wear and tear, so you're going to have a higher chance of something going on with your engine. It's cheap, and it's also something that you can do a day before or the day of your trip if you plan accordingly. So make sure that that engine oil is always clean to avoid further problems in the future. Now, another thing that you must have when going on long trips is a big bundle of these shop rags. They're good for cleaning up spills, dirty hands, whatever it is that you may need. You're going to have this, and if you have children, it's especially important because you're always cleaning up messes and things like that. So must have. Get yourself a big pack of shop rags. You are not going to regret that choice. Probably one of the most important things as well is to have a new set of windshield wipers. If you're in bad weather like snow, rain, a bad pair of wipers is going to give you a big headache. You won't be able to see, and that is also dangerous. So go ahead and spend a couple bucks on a pair of these windshield wipers, and always check that you have the right clipping for your vehicle, because not all of the windshield wipers are made the same. Check the vehicle year, make, and model, and always verify that you have a good pair of windshield wipers. So a quick note I want to make is that you should never go on long distance drives in inclement weather when you know there's going to be heavy snow, heavy rain, or things of the sort on a car that is not equipped with the four-wheel drive system. It's going to be a lot more dangerous in those type of cars, no matter how good you are at driving, because the cars cannot handle the type of weather. So always make sure you have a four-wheel drive vehicle. Otherwise, you're risking your safety. You never know what can happen on those long distance drives. So finally, a good box of tissues goes a long way. These are multi-purpose things, so you can use them for whatever you need. I don't know, use your imagination. They could be used for whatever. I always have a box of these whenever I'm going on long trips. For the kids, for anything, yourself, always get a big box of this, and you're going to be doing much better with them by your side. Well, that does it for this video, but before I end it, I just want to say that we've reached 300 subscribers, and it's all because of you guys. I really appreciate you taking the time to comment. I read all of those comments and I respond to every single one of them, so I appreciate it. Thank you so much, and stay tuned in for the next video.